a vocabulary word, what would you say substitution is?
Replace.
To replace something, okay?
Nobody in the second period can answer that question.
Okay. To replace. Mr. Young replaces me. I'll replace Mr. Young. Okay. In real life, a coach, what we just talked about, that whole little scenario we just did for you guys, just in case you wasn't paying attention, is coaches, a coach replace, okay? Replace, not replace, replace players. Okay. They replace players in the game. Eric, Miss Mitchell got her own personal replace this morning. You ready for this? I had to replace honey for sugar. When you start getting older, honey is now my substitute. That is my substitute for sugar. Okay? I also had to replace in my life, because I'm getting older, I had to replace turkey meat for ground meat.
That's something I started doing, I'm not gonna lie.
I had to replace my turkey meat. Okay, so now I eat turkey meat, and I can't eat ground meat, because it's too greasy. And it leaves this acid affecting my stomach. So I had to, the doctors was like, won't you try this? And guess what, it worked. I didn't even know. But so now turkey meat is my substitute. Some of you guys might know it as hamburger meat, but
Beef.
that's just personal, okay? Sometimes you just gotta know that teachers are human, and yeah, we got a life before we get here. So my life right now is on the struggle bus with this honey, and I'm okay with that. I've gotten better, and I've definitely gotten better with the turkey meat. All right. So in mathematics, we're going to talk about substitution being a point where you must have at least one variable, just one. You only need one variable that is isolated. And to be isolated is just like basketball. That's an ISO. That's a one-on-one. Okay? If you have a situation where you're doing substitution, whatever you replace, you use parentheses. Okay? So right below this, I want you to write a little star and say, Miss Mitchell said, quote me on this one, always use parentheses. Not sometime, not when you want to, not when you think it's convenient. Always. You're going to write today or you're going to draw. Okay? Always use parentheses. Whatever you are replacing, put parentheses around it. And then after you do that, you go to the order of operations. Okay? Those are the two things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, I'm going to drill it to you until Friday when you got to do it on your own. But we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. We're going to talk about it on Thursday. And you test on Friday. All right? Everybody got that? All right. Anybody need extra time? Take a picture if you ain't got it. All right? That way you can fill it in later. If you left the packet at home, take a picture. Okay? Now let's get down to some business. You know, we got business. Business is good today. Y is equal to a -3. So I am going to show you what I do. You can do what you like, but you know, most of the time, if Y is equal to -3, we have an isolated variable. Y is already by itself. So that means -3 is going to replace that Y. So Y is going to come out of the game, and -3 is going to go in the game. Everybody with me? Give a thumbs up if you feel me. Yep. Watch this. Watch me. Here's where I'm going to drop some knowledge. Negative 2x plus 8. Remember I said in my notes, whatever you substitute, put it in what? Parentheses. Watch me. Okay. Part about being a good athlete, or being a good mathematician, is pay attention to details. If you don't pay attention to the details, I promise you're going to get caught up. That ain't just my class, that's every class.
She's not wrong.
Okay? Now, after you do the parentheses, I told you to do the order of what? Operation. So what should we do first? The parentheses first, right? So that means we're multiplying 8 times a negative 3, right? So what is 8 times a negative 3? What's my product? Negative what? Negative 24. Beautiful.
Somebody up today.
Negative 24. That's, some of y'all got calculators on your desk. Alright, now bring down my negative 2x, because that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to work this nice little 2-step equation. And y'all going to be like, what, Miss Mitchell? We've been doing that since I met you. Yes, we have. Yes.
I think really you can get white on here.
Probably because they're markers. There you go. It's there. Don't mess it up, Mr. Young. How do we undo subtraction? What is the inverse of subtraction? Addition. So are we adding 2x or are we adding 24? 24. Okay, beautiful. Because our job is to isolate the what? The variable. And the variable in this situation is examendo, baby. Okay, bring down my negative 2x. Calculator, people. What's negative 20 plus 24? Negative 20 plus 24. Because if you have 20, you owe Miss Mitchell $20, and you got $24, I want my money. And you better come on, pay.
Say it out loud. Four, thank you.
You got $4 left over. You better come on with my cash. All right. Now we got a negative 2 times the variable, which we don't know what it is. Come on. We'll hit you in the throat. Now you want to divide both sides by negative 2. Try not to go to jail today. Negative 2. 4 divided by negative 2. What's your quotient? Negative 2. I heard it in the background. Well, if x is equal to negative 2, let me ask this crazy question. What is y? Negative 3. You didn't even have to work for that one. I gave it to you. Don't miss the obvious. You know, sometimes I be trying to be nice to y'all. Notice that he put negative 2 comma negative 3. Anybody know why? Ordered pair. It goes on the coordinate plane. This is what happens when you graph 2 lines. When you graph 2 lines, they should meet at a point. That is called an ordered pair. Why did he put negative 2 first? X comes before the y, and don't ask why. X comes before the y. X comma what? Y. X comma y.
So think of it like this. Y'all know how we were doing solutions earlier with graphs where these points where the 2 lines intersect? That's where my solution was. It's really the same thing. It's just that we don't have graphs on lines anymore. That's all it is. It's the same thing. If we were to graph these lines, they would intersect at this point. That's why that's our solution. So
That's
let's
what
do it
math
again.
people, they took away the graph. Now they're gonna make you solve it algebraically. That's what we're here for. Learn how to do some algebra, not doing shading. You're doing algebra today. Algebra.
Cool, like I said, so substitute my negative 1 for my x. Because they gave it to me. That's what they told me. They had to do this in order for me to be able to solve it. So now, combine these. What's 2 times a negative?
You with me over here? I love you too. You can do great.
Negative? Well, let me change that.
That's the negative 2 there, buddy.
Cool, now what do I do? Davion, what do? Help me out.
operation,
rid of
baby.
this
We
two,
gotta
man.
undo it. We gotta undo it first, bud.
We gotta get rid of this 2 first. Now I'm left with 3y on this side, right? And then do me a favor. What is 7 plus 2?
9.
There you go.
Now you gotta get rid of what? Get rid of that 3. How you get rid of it? You gotta go. How do you get rid of 3? You add it, subtract it, multiply, divide it. How you get rid of 3? Divide, yes. You divide both sides by 3. What is your quotient? What is 9 divided by 3? 3. So if y is 3, what was x again? -1. So your ordered pair should be -1, comma 3. So if we had a graphing paper and I said, hey, y'all, we're gonna graph this, those 2 lines will intersect at a -1 and 3. That makes sense? Make sense to you? Okay. All right, let's go 3 and 4. Because I need to get to the hard stuff. But here's one thing about teaching. You got to start at the bottom so we can get our way to the top.
Mm-hmm.
So if I skip steps, because I know you get it and somebody else don't get it. It's the mind game of a teacher. They got to play both sides. You know what I mean? We got to teach the high kids, we got to teach the low kids, and we got to make sure we teach everybody in between. Anybody want to sign up to be a teacher? Let me know. Okay? So x is ISO. So for the x, I am going to replace it with the 6. Okay? I draw my lines because you should never have x and y in the same part. You never want your ex-girlfriend and your new girlfriend in the same walls. It's just it ain't good. It ain't good. Okay? Unless they got that kind of relationship. They don't come at y'all age. We got grown folks still ain't got it. But anyway. So 5, I am going to replace my x with the 6. Don't y'all tell nobody. Alright? Plus y is equal to 40. That's what I got. Okay? So I'm going to take care of my multiplication. I'm going to solve for y. And I'm going to get up out of here. Okay? Remember that if you have parentheses mean multiplication. So that means that's 30, not 11. 30 plus y is equal to 40. So 30 plus what number, Jennifer, will give us a sum of 40? Okay? So I am going to subtract 30, because it's a positive 30. The inverse of a positive 30 is a negative 30. Okay? Create what we call that 0 what? What we call that? 0 pair. Okay, come on with it. Bring down my y. My y is now isolated. What is my difference? 10. 10. So y is 10. Am I good? And what was my x value? It was 6. You didn't even have to work for it. Now you know it's only going to be like this for one more problem, and then you have to work for x and y. Just tell her that. Okay, I'm just setting you up for success. That's all I'm doing. All right. Now let's go try this other one over here, and we're going to substitute again. Y is ISO. That means y is going to come out of the game. See you later, y. You missed your play. We replaced you. Okay. Just like if I would miss work every day, you think they wouldn't replace me? They would. They would. They'll find somebody to teach math. They might not be great, but they'll find somebody to do it. Okay? Negative 7x minus 2. Miss a couple of days at work for those of you that got a job. Come back and tell me what happened. We call it no call, no show.
That's not good. That's how you lose your job right there.
No call, no show, Jennifer. Supposed to be at work, you don't call in, tell me I ain't coming to work.
So y'all still get away with that. Y'all in school, you know. Hey, but you know, call no show in school too many times. They'll send somebody to your parents stuff. You're like, yo, why don't you bring out that school? He ain't been to school in 10, 15 days. We ain't seen him. Nobody knows what's happening.
Well, they call it truancy now, but okay, I ain't want to gossip. Alrighty, I've substituted. I used my parentheses. Now I'm going to the order of operation. Please know that this is negative 2. That's negative 2 times a negative 3x. That should be a positive 6x. Some of y'all tell me it's negative. A negative times a negative is a what? It's positive. Now we need to combine what? Like terms, because they're on the same side. 7x, a negative 7x plus 6x give me a negative what? 1x, am I right? Am I good? Okay, how do I get x by itself? Okay, all right, on this one. Whatever I do to the left side, I better do it to the what? Okay, I was just making sure y'all went through pipe. Some of y'all been here all your life.
I have to. Hey guys.
How many of you guys started in kindergarten pipe? Been here all your life? Anybody? No?
Just me? Oh wow.
Twin, you ain't been here all your life? I've been saying, boy, you was at snacks.
No, I wasn't at Snake.
I was at Fishback Creek, then I went to New Augusta North.
Fishback?
Then I went, obviously, then I went here. I went to college, got away, now I'm back.
Look at him, he's still here. He's still hanging out with me. He's still hanging with me. Come on with it, Mr. Young.
Only thing that's different is Terrence not here with me. That's the only difference.
I am replacing my x value, this one right here. I just chose the top equation because it's the easiest one. Don't take all day. Oh. No, I wasn't a teacher. You don't remember me? Do you remember Mr. Chisholm? The custodian? Bald head guy? You don't remember? Girl? What's a negative times a negative? Positive. So a negative 3 times a negative 2 gives me a positive. Whoa, look what the wind blew in. Good morning. Good morning. Glad you made it. Glad to see you. How about that? So my x value is negative 2. My y value is 6. Okay,
I was gonna say you can sit. Yeah, that's fine.
everybody okay with that?
Dang, like
2 snaps, are we good? Are we good? We good? Alrighty. If you're good, I'm great.
Because I gotta go somewhere
I don't
else.
know, I woke up right this morning, Mr.
When
Young.
she's done, you gotta press stop record.
Alright, let's roll to the
Wait,
next
what?
page.
No,
I got it, don't worry. Just keep taking notes and stop drawing pictures. Alright. I got a few more to go. Y'all ready? You ready? Say it, go. Miss Pittman, I said ready, say it, go. Okay, go ahead. Try this one on your own.
Just want you to know this is the best math teacher in the state for sure.
Now ask somebody. X is ISO. X is finna be replaced. See you later. There's a reason why he your X. Don't ask why. Don't try to fix it, babies. Girls, ladies, listen to me. Listen to me. When you break your heart one time, you'll break your heart twice. I raise boys, I'm telling you. How you doing? You good? You got some paper. I'll get you some paper. Hold on. Come on, look the paper over. You waiting on me to do the next step? I'm waiting on you. What is 3 times a negative 3? What is 3 times a negative 3? 3 times a negative 3. Anybody?
Negative 9.
What is it? Negative 9? Okay. Did everybody see what I just did with this color coordination? I know you don't have color pencils at your desk, but if you need some, there's some back there in the back where you can actually take what you replaced, right? Put it in a different color so you can see what's happening. I know math is easy when you're in here with me. It all makes sense. Then you walk out the door and you're going, what happened? Negative 9y plus 6y is equal to 12. Your y's are on the same side. Okay? All my video game people, we're on the same side. We're on the same team. Don't shoot me. Okay? So this right here should be a negative, right? 3y is equal to 12. You want to isolate the y. So the inverse of multiplication is what? Division. Somebody take that calculator and tell me, what do you get when you do 12 divided by -3? What's your quotient? Be careful with the negatives now, because some of y'all be all wrong. What's 12 divided by -3? What's your quotient?
-4.
-4. Y is equal to -4. Eric, if y is equal to -4, what's the value of x? I'm gonna slide over here like that.
12.
Huh?
12.
12. Where you get that from?
I know it's like -4, -3.
Ooh, so if x, right, is equal to a -3y, Eric says he's taking this -4 and he's gonna replace it for the y. Watch this, watch this. Okay? You back there with me? No, oh, you finna get hit in the head.
Let me stop both sides.
This is, you finna get hit in the throat now. I'm trying to keep my job. I ain't done time in a little while. Eric, you are correct. When you multiply a negative times a negative, your product should be a positive. Excellent. Okay? So, what is my order pair? 12, -4. Beautiful. Why 12 first, Saw? Because who come first? X. Your X come first, and you don't ask why. I don't care how you solve them. If you solve for Y first, you are responsible. This is a responsibility. This is your accountability, that you know something about where two lines intersect. That you know they intersect at a point. If I can get you to do this for me, come on, baby. You're awesome. You gotta believe it. You gotta believe in it. You gotta take a chance on yourself sometimes. Okay? Everybody got that? Anybody need extra time? All right, I'm almost done. Let's do number 6. Who's isolated? Who's isolated? Y, right? What 5x goes in for who? Who coming out of the game? Guess who don't get to show up today? That would be Y. Okay, I'll wait on you. Oh, y'all look so studious today. Y'all gonna make my heart just skipping a beat here. Let's go. Half of math is you gotta try. You gotta try it. How many x's do I have on that bottom equation? You got 1. So if it helps you, just write 1x. Don't let the math scare you. Don't let it scare you. You guys always have access to a calculator. Instead of guessing, just pick up the calculator and push the button. Okay? All right, I'm gonna rock and roll. I got 1x. A negative times a positive gives me a negative. Okay? 1 minus 20 is not 21. Okay? Somebody check that math for me. I could be wrong. I woke up a little early this morning. But 1 minus 20 is what? Negative 19. Okay. So just make sure we all good on that part. Then we combine these two like terms and we get a negative 19x. A negative 19x is equal to 38. Somebody take the calculator. What is 38 divided by negative 19? Be careful with the buttons. Make sure you do a negative and not a minus. I heard somebody say it. What is it? -2. So x is equal to -2. Am I done? No. Why?
Because you gotta find your Y.
You gotta find the y. This is a two-stepper, you know? 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right. Crisscross, everybody. Guess what? I guess y'all too young for that. All right. So y is equal to 5x. I am going to substitute my x value in. But I do it over there in -2. Notice that I used a different color for my x value. Notice that I put it in parentheses. I'm just trying to model for you what I want you to do. Okay? Pick up that calculator. What is 5 times a -2? What is your product? What is it? What is it? Y is equal to who? -10. What's my order pair? Where are those two lines going to intersect? What is my solution to the problem? You sure it's -10, -2? -2, -10. Ha ha ha. Why? Why is it different? Why is it not -10, -2? X comes first. X comes first. So when I give you multiple choice answers, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna scramble up your X and Y's. Guess what they do on SAT? They scramble up the X and Y's. Oldest trick in the book? Some of us still fall for it. All right, I got one more to go for today. There it is, right there. It's my leaves. It's my leaves right there. Let's go. Let's get down. First thing you want to do is figure out who's coming out of the game. Replace, substitute. Hello. Y is equal to, now we have 2 terms and not 1 term. So watch what happens. I'm going to circle that. I'm going to find my little y. And I'm going to replace it. I'm going to replace it. So wherever the y is, I am going to replace x plus 5. Okay? I see some of y'all already done started. Y'all gonna make me happy today. Okay, so here I am. I got 8x minus 4. Okay? I am replacing the y with 4x plus 5. And it has to be equal to something, you guys. So don't get in a hurry and write it all. Write it all. Okay? I'm replaced. Jennifer, did I tell you I was a widow? Did I tell you this story? I was a widow for 16 years. I think I've been married to this husband 6 years now. So sometimes he tell me he replaced the last one. I don't think it's funny, but he does. It's not funny to me at all. But anyway, so when he came into my life, I wasn't ready. I had decided I was gonna just live it, being single. My kids got grown, the house got empty. I ain't had to cook for nobody. I ain't had to clean up after nobody. Shoo. Boy. It was gravy. Jennifer, it was lovely. Then I said I do. And here I am. A -4 times a positive 4x gives me a -16x. I wouldn't trade it for the world. A -4 times a positive 5 gives me a -20. Alright, now I need to combine like terms. So when he got with me, he got me and my kids. All of them. Okay, I got some kids that I didn't birth in the world, I just raised. Alright, my daughter, she's my daughter, but I didn't birth her in the world, but she's mine, right? I had her as a 7th grade math student at 108. She came in one day, she was mad, she cussed me out. I cussed her out, because I was young then, don't come to me like that. She came to talk to me at lunch, and I never let her go. She's 38 years old, got 2 kids, run her own business in Arizona. I didn't birth her, but don't mess with her, partner, because I'm coming. Promise you, I'm coming. So with all that, my new husband had to get the 2 kids I birthed, plus Monica, plus Jamal down the street, plus Isaiah around the corner. I had a boy house, Jennifer. I had boys, so all the boys came to spend the weekends at my house. Every weekend. Every weekend. So guess what I had to do all the time, Pippin? Cook. You ever have a bunch of boys, all they do is eat? They eat, right? We used to do pizza on Friday night. We got so good that Papa John's would just give us 2 pieces every Friday night. He said, ma'am, how many boys are you feeding? I said, oh, tonight it's only 8. She said, okay, take some cookies. It's funny. We laugh about it now. We laugh about it. It's funny as I was like, dude, we ate all that food. They were fat. They weren't fat though, but they was. I thought they were fat. I don't know. Negative 8x. If you owe Miss Mitchell $4 and you got 20 in your pocket, give me my money, okay? You should have $16 if you got $20 and you paying me $4, right? You got $20, you pay Miss Mitchell $4, you should have $16 left over. Okay? Take that 8x, negative 8x, and divide it by both sides. X should be negative 2, am I right? Is that right? Is my math right? Yeah? Now I'm gonna take that negative 2 and substitute it in for y. Substitute it and solve for y. So here I go, before you leave me. Hold on, kids. And y'all act like y'all going somewhere important. So y is equal to 4 times my negative 2 over here, plus my 5, and I believe it's going to be negative 3, but I could be wrong. Is my math right?
Yep.
Okay. So my ordered pair is negative 2 what? Negative 2, negative 3. You guys got homework number 3. I need for some of y'all to do it so I can help you. Okay? It's been a great